Hi there, my name is Kendrick and welcome to Travel and Live Free. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 17 personality types when it comes to travelers, and that video is going to come up right now. Despite the fact that there are 17 types of personalities when it comes to traveling styles, most people is actually a mix and match of these styles. So at the end of this video, I'm also going to be sharing my own personal percentage breakdown of each of these personality types. So whatever your personality type breakdown is, feel free to share it down in the comment section below as well. And without further delay, let's go start with number 1. The first travel personality type are the foodies. So the foodies travel for the sole purpose of trying different foods from different countries and making sure that their taste buds is satisfied when it comes to trying all sorts of variety of unique and exotic cuisines. The second type of traveler are the activity addicts, and these types of travelers are the ones that would load up their schedule with different activities to do from the morning to the afternoon to the evening. For example, in the morning, they might have breakfast in this famous place that is in a corner of the center of the city. Afterwards, they might go bungee jumping, and then in the evening, they'll go party it up. The next day, they might check out a museum in the morning. In the afternoon, they'll go for a hike. And in the evening, they might go to a music show. Personally, I don't like traveling where I load up my schedule with so many activities, but I know a lot of people that absolutely loves traveling like this. The third travel personality type are the ones that likes to veg out. They like to stay at resorts or beaches. And they like to just lay down and just relax or read a book or do nothing. A lot of them just book a nice hotel and they just stay in the hotel and they don't do anything. And that's okay. Some people need to veg out when they travel, and the whole purpose of travel is just to unwind and do nothing. The fourth personality type when it comes to travelers are the ones that are status seekers. So as you can tell with the status seeker travelers, they always travel in some sort of luxury style such as business class, first class, and when they stay at hotels, they try to stay at 5-star hotels. And the whole purpose is to show off to the world their amazing life, to show off to people that they're better than you, that their life is amazing compared to you. The fifth type of traveler are the identity seekers. So the identity seekers travel for the whole purpose of finding who they are. A lot of times, these people feel lost and they don't know who they are. They've been living their life according to society or what their parents want them to be. So they decided to put a stop in their life, go travel, and just find themselves. And a lot of people do find themselves by traveling, and a lot of people don't. So it really depends on the kind of travel experience that you have. The next one on the list are the specials. So the specials travel for the whole purpose of trying to be unique and different. And the more uncommon they are, the more they go to places that no one else goes to, the more unique and different they feel, and they love it. When they hear that a lot of people start going to a certain place, they don't like it. They get upset because they lose a part of their identity, which is doing unique and weird and different things. They also get really jealous when you do something that's very unique and different because you are beating them in the game of being unique and different. The next one on the list is digital nomads, and digital nomads have come to a rise because nowadays you can work from your computer, and a lot of people, they like to travel to different countries and living in those different countries but still working at the same time. So digital nomads either have their own business, or they work as a freelancer, or they work for a company and they're just allowed to work remotely. Hence why they keep traveling and just working off their laptop. The next one on the list are the partiers. The sole purpose of these types of travelers is to party it up. They like to go to places like Ibiza in Spain, or Greece, or Italy, Japan, or anywhere else where there is a party scene, and the party scene is the sole reason they travel. I personally do not party at all when I travel, so this is the furthest personality type of traveling style for me. But a lot of people travel for the sole purpose of this. I even got attacked before in my blog because they said there was no information on my blog about partying. And that's because I don't party when I travel. The next one on the list is the adventurers. So the adventurers travel for the whole purpose of adventure. So they like to go hiking, they like to go trekking, they like to go to places that is a little bit edgy or a little bit dangerous, because there is that thrill of obstacles or uncertainty. And I am certainly an adventure traveler. I have gone on a lot of treks that have been on the sketchy side. I've also traveled to a lot of countries where I was in a situation that was quite sketchy, and I loved it. Even though I hated it at the moment, the story I get to tell afterwards is awesome because it's quite an adventure. The next one on the list are the country collectors. So country collectors travel for the whole purpose of ticking off a country. Whether they spend a lot of time in a country or not, it doesn't matter. The whole point for them is to be able to go in that country, ticket on the list of country visited and then get out, because the goal here is to visit every single country in the world, hence the title Country Collector. There's 193 UN recognized countries at this current moment, and for country collectors, the whole goal is to visit all 193 of them. Next up, we have luxury travelers. So unlike the status-seeking travelers, the status-seeking traveler travel for the purpose of showing off to other people. Luxury traveler, however, they travel for themselves. They like the finer things in life, so they travel for the whole purpose of enjoying the finer things in life. It's not about the other people, it's about themselves and their selfish desire to sample some of the best travel experience in the world, whether that be a luxury cruise, a luxury safari, staying in a 5-star, 6-star, 7-star hotel, flying on first class, business class, you name it, those luxury travelers are the first to try it out. Next up, we have the sex tourists. As the name explains, these tourists travel for the whole purpose of hooking up abroad. A lot of males would go to countries like Thailand or Philippines where they would hook up with the locals, and a lot of women that I've met who are sex tourists, they would go to South America and meet up a Latino guy. So there is definitely a portion of travelers that do it for the whole purpose of romance and sex. The next one on the list are the wildlife viewers. So the wildlife viewers travel for the whole purpose of viewing wildlife. They travel to countries like Africa, where they can see the big 5 animals. They like to go to countries like Asia, Indonesia, for example. They have the Komodo dragons. Galapagos Islands have their own endemic wildlife. So countries that has a lot of variety of exotic animals, those are the places that they like to travel to. Next up, we have the urban explorers. Urban explorers travel just to visit cities. They don't like to get out of the city. For them, city life is what it's at. They like to go to a city, check out the city, check out different restaurants, different venues, different entertainment. The city is the whole goal for them when it comes to traveling. I don't like this kind of traveling style, but a lot of my family members do, and I have a lot of friends that only travel like this, and that's okay. Everyone's travel personality type is different. Next up, we have travelers who travel for the whole purpose of a cultural experience. So whether that be different rituals, music, arts, dance, as long as it's cultural, this kind of travelers like to experience different cultures from different country, which actually, if you think about it, this should be the main purpose of most people's travel style, is to experience other cultures. Unfortunately, it's not for most people, but there is a portion of the population that likes to travel like this. Next up, we have visiting friends and family. So this is probably the most popular travel style, is to go to another country to visit some friends, some family members, and as the name shows, this is perfectly straightforward. You don't really travel to go sightseeing, it's to see people. Specifically to see people that you like and care about. And the last one on the list, number 17, is sightseers. So sightseers travel for a whole purpose of sightseeing. They like to go to different countries to see their specific sites. For example, if you go to the UK, you might want to see the Stonehenge. If you go to Egypt, you see the pyramids of Giza. So that's the whole purpose of their travel style, is to go sightseeing. Now, for me, I'm personally a mix and match of several different travel personality style. My breakdown for my own travel personality is 30% adventurer, 30% country collecting, 10% visiting family and friends, 10% sightseeing, 10% wildlife viewing, 5% cultural experience, and 5% luxury travel. So as you can see, I am big when it comes to adventure, travel, and country collecting. Those are the meat of my travel style. I can see that one day I will finish visiting every single country in the world, and that country collecting pie will go away, and I will probably distribute that towards visiting family and friends. The adventure side will never go away, and for luxury, there's only a few bucket list luxury destinations that I want to try out, such as the over-the-water bungalow in Bora Bora and Maldives, and trying a few business class flights out there. Otherwise, it's a very small pie. So what is your travel personality breakdown? Share them in the description below. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to sign up to our Travel and Live Free newsletter, where you can get a 10-step cheat sheet on how to travel around the world. You'll also get the latest tips and strategies on how to save money on travel for Canadians, how to go on a around the world adventure travel for Canadians, and how to use travel to get more freedom in your life as a Canadian. You can sign up for that newsletter in the description below. Until next time, I'll see you then.